What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the video. My name is Felix. Today I got you guys 5 tips to lose weight. These are tips that I don't see a lot of people saying. I'm not trying to give you guys the regular tips like, oh, no sugar, full body workouts, cut this out of your diet, do this, do that, like the regular stuff you hear. I'm trying to give you guys tips that will actually help you, and tips you might not hear from other people a lot. These are tips that I've used to lose weight when I was younger, and now I use them still. You know, these are tips that worked for me, and they will definitely work for you. So let's get right into it. Tip number 1: work out smarter, not harder. What I mean by this is a lot of people that when they want to lose weight and go to the gym, they get pumped up, they get motivated. They're like, I'm gonna buy a gym membership. Let's get it. Let's go in the gym, man. I'm ready. I'm pumped. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. And they go on the machine. They start doing the little chest press with the machine. They go to the curl bar, start doing curls, maybe some shoulders, do some little leg extensions. But then they start doing that for like about a week, going for 30 minutes, an hour, and they just stop. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, man? But what I mean by that is basically, instead of going to the gym, just say screw the gym. Say screw the gym for right now. I want you guys to work with what you got right now. If you have a space, you can lose weight. If you have space to literally walk in a square, if you can walk around, you can lose weight. You know, it's not high intensity interval training. Do that. That's what I mean when I say work out smarter, not harder. Don't be going to the gym and just start jogging, or don't go walking for like an hour and a half every day. If you guys are very overweight and you can't really move, you can't really jump up and do stuff like this, it's pretty simple stuff. But if you can't do that, then yeah, start going to the gym and going on the treadmill, going to walk and stuff. But if you're just overweight and you can jump and you can move a little bit, push yourself to do high intensity interval training. Basically, the difference is steady state cardio, like jogging, is jogging for a long period of time, walking for a long period of time. High intensity is 20 to not even 40, 20 to 30 minutes. 30 minutes is, I never do 30. The most I do is like 10 to 20 minutes. 10 to 20 minutes is all you need. 10 to 20 minutes versus an hour and a half of walking that you can do in your house, and it's more effective. It's more effective because jogging is basically you're working your legs, you're working your cardiovascular system, your hips. Walking, you're not really working muscles besides walking muscles, and not barely your cardiovascular system, you're just burning calories. But high intensity interval training is going to be a lot of holds, a lot of planks, a lot of crunches, a lot of jumping jacks, a lot of mountain climbers. Doing this, you're going to be hitting your shoulders, your back, your core, your legs, all these muscles, while you're still hitting that cardiovascular system. Because the method is basically pick an exercise, do it for, let's just say 45 seconds, and then you rest for 15 seconds. Do another exercise, 45 seconds, rest 15 seconds. Or if you can't do that, you can't keep up, do 30-30. Do 30 seconds exercise, 30 second rest, 30 second exercise, 30 second rest, and work up to that. It's gonna be a lot quicker to do, a lot more effective, because you're gonna hit your muscles, because you want to keep your muscles while you lose weight, so you can have a frame. You don't want to lose muscle and fat and then be skinny fat. So that's my first tip: work smarter, not harder. Tip number 2 is get a weight scale. A weight scale. All right, and get some measuring cups and get teaspoons. And I want you guys to just weigh and track everything you put in your body. And what I mean by that, I don't mean you have to marry this, you have to do this for the rest of your life, and you have to just measure every single gram that you put in your body. I want you guys to do that, but only for do it for like 6 months to a year, right? Commit to this. Or just for as long as you think you'll learn. So basically what I mean by that is use a weight scale, use all this stuff, so that you can get a general idea when you look at food how much it is. You know, I can look at a piece of chicken and be like, oh, that's about 4 or 5 ounces. I can look at a cup of milk, be like, that's about a cup and a half. That's what I want you guys to develop, the skill of just looking at a food and seeing how much it weighs, how much tablespoons, you know, half a tablespoon, what that looks like. You want to just know what a certain amount of food looks like. And then after that, you can get rid of the weights. You can throw that outside the window. Mine actually broke. I cracked an egg inside the thing, and it went inside the wires of the weight scale, and then it never turned on again, and I never got one after that. But I didn't need one, you know, because I knew what everything looked like. I use the skill I've learned from that till this day. I don't weigh my food, I just look at it. So that's my second tip. Weigh your food, measure your portions. That's gonna help you out a lot. Number 3, develop a routine. Make time in your week that you're gonna literally put in your day. That this is the time that I have to work out, that I have to train, that I'm going to change my body, change my life, you know? And I'm gonna stay to it, because if you just say, I'm gonna work out, I wanna work out, I wanna lose weight, and then you just work out with no routine, what happens when you're not feeling that? What happens when you're not feeling pumped up? What happens when you just don't wanna work out, you know? You make a routine that you can physically see, and then every day that you don't wanna work out, you're just gonna look at that routine. It's gonna be like a Monday after a weekend of rest and doing whatever. You're gonna be like, damn, do I really want to hit legs? Do I really want to train, man? And you're gonna look at that and be like, I can either let time go by and not accomplish my goals, or I can just say, screw my feelings and do it. You know what I mean? You just say, fuck my feelings, and I'm gonna do it anyway, right? That's what a routine is for, you know? It's so you can have a schedule in your face, and hopefully, if you stick to it, if you don't go by it and let your goals go by, it'll move to your brain. You write it down, it'll transfer to you, and you're gonna always know that if you skip a day, you're not getting your goals done. And what's the point of living life if you're not hitting your goals? You're just sitting there like a fucking snail and not doing nothing. You're just sitting there. But you know, push to it, man. Push to it. Put in the work, get the shit done. Get a routine, do it. So that was my 3rd tip, and I'm actually gonna help you guys out. I'm gonna give you guys a routine you can do. If you wanna lose weight, which is probably what you're here for this video for, you want to do 3 days a week. 3 days a week, high intensity interval training. I have a video here, I have a video here. Search them up, it's follow along, it's 10 minutes. You can do it for multiple rounds, make it like a 20-minute workout. Or you can do any other HIIT cardio workout video you want. You know, as long as you're doing something that's gonna add on to you, right? You're gonna be doing it. So, you wanna lose weight 3 times a week, HIIT cardio. You can even up it to 4 if you really want it. Or even do it every day, bro. You can do it every day, you know, but just make it a routine. My 4th tip number 4, is think of weight loss as pillars. There's gonna be 3 main pillars that you have to get down, or think of them as gold medals, gold, bronze, silver, or the 3 big pillars, whichever one you want, whichever one you like more, right? So, let me say, the first pillar, the biggest pillar of all, is your knowledge. What you know about fitness, what you know about food. Just knowing. Knowing is half the battle, right? How are you gonna want to do something and you don't know anything about it? You know, you gotta learn about it. You gotta research it. Watch videos on YouTube. There's a lot of videos you can watch. That's how I learned. I just watched a lot of videos. You can read books. I never read a book about fitness. Didn't have to. You can learn from other people. You can just learn from mainly YouTube, I'd say. But first pillar, your knowledge. Learn about it. Second pillar is your nutrition. What you're putting in your body. Just learning what foods are the best for you, what foods are terrible for you, and getting rid of those and adding more good ones. You know, I want you guys to start learning about nutrition and start doing that. And the third pillar is routine. Just think of it like that. Gold, silver, bronze. Number five. Tip number 5. This is the tip that if you do everything right, you know, you change, you can do everything in this video that I just told you, you can do it right, and then you do this one thing, and it's not gonna matter. It's just not gonna matter. And that is drinking alcohol. Drinking alcohol is just straight up gonna just put a wedge in the middle of your progress. You're gonna be making progress, you're gonna be like boom, 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 boom. And then one day you wanna drink alcohol, you get hammered, it's gonna be like boom, it's gonna cut off your finger. Just boom, just stop you right there. You know, when you drink alcohol, let me tell you, alcohol is literally just probably one of the worst things you can do for yourself. Cause it's not gonna just, it's not even just for fitness wise, it's gonna ruin your physique, it's gonna make you fat, it's gonna be this. But a lot of people develop a habit of alcohol that literally ruins their life in the future. You know, do you really want to be an alcoholic man in the future? Do you really want to be a man and be an alcoholic and depend on alcohol just to function? That literally is just gonna mess with your brain. It's gonna mess with your body. You're gonna have a beer belly. It's not good for you, bro. Don't do it. And then most of the time, you guys do it right before you sleep. You guys drink a shit ton before you sleep, and that's just all carbs and calories, and it's gonna give you what's it called, when you wake up and you're like, and you're drunk, your head hurts. You guys know what I'm talking about. But you're gonna wake up. Damn, that word is right on the top of my. But you know what I mean. You drink, and you wake up the next day, and you're still just recovering. You don't want to be doing that. And if you're a casual drinker, like a casual beer drinker, huh? If you go to like a get together, or like a family thing, or like you're meeting up with certain friends that are not gonna drink a shit ton and get you drunk, and you guys just drink like if you're Spanish, you drink a copito, or you drink some other like wine, you just kind of just chill. You can still get drunk off wine though, but you just chill, and you do it that every once in a while, then that's cool. You can do it in moderation. But if you're just getting hammered once a week, you're doing all this drinking, it's just gonna stop you from moving on. It's gonna stop your brain from moving on, from thinking more. It's gonna stop your progress even more. It's gonna make you fat, bro. It's not good for you. You don't want to depend on a substance as a man, even as a woman. You don't want to depend on nothing to help you to get there. You don't want to be sad one day and be like, oh, let me just drink. Let me get these emotions out of me. You know, I'm feeling bad today. Let me just hammer this Hennessy down, smoke some weed. Don't do that, bro. What's wrong with you? Don't do that. It's not good for you, bro. It's good if you, like I said, you're meeting people, you're trying to network, you're having a family get together. That's cool. You can do that. You can smoke your weed, you can drink, but just don't be getting drunk and ruining your progress because of it. And only if you're doing that, don't do it multiple times a week. Do it once a week if you're doing it in moderation. Because most people, they get hammered 3 times a week. You know, they go to the bar and stay till 4 in the morning. And all that work they've done of no eating bad stuff, switching to keto diet, doing all this, just gets thrown down the drain. It doesn't work anymore because you decided, hey, I'm feeling bad today, I'm feeling tired, let's go to the bar and drink, man. Let's go, boys. Drink this shit and let's do it. It's not gonna work. So that's my 5th tip. It's one of the most important you can do. People don't talk about that. People kind of do, but they don't really talk about that. So I think that's one of the most important things you can do. And if you're not drinking, that's a plus. I didn't start out drinking. I drank a little bit after I was already fit, and I realized it's not even busting, bro. And if you know you're the type of person that gets addicted to it, cut it out. Screw the moderation. If you know you're the type of person that's gonna get drunk 3 times a week because you took one sip that one time, don't even touch it, bro. You're just killing yourself. It's not good for your organs, it's not good for your liver. And I'm talking so passionately about this because it's such an important thing to do. You're just gonna level up yourself if you just stop drinking alcohol. Alcohol runs people's lives, dude. I just see people on point with their progress on this. They're telling me I'm on the weight scale every day. I'm eating way better. And then I know they go out and I'm like, how's this going? And they'll be like, oh dude, it's been a bad week actually. I haven't been keeping track of this, that. Because they decided to drink. They're addicted. Get rid of it. Alcohol's a drug. It's one of the worst drugs you can ever do. Those are my 5 tips on losing weight. You can follow me on IG to see more content like this. And like the video if you like the video, guys. Peace.